Yes, sir.
All right, good. Now in the Telegram channel, I sent this. Where are the channel? There's the channel group. I sent this. I'll be sending every chat I actually. All right, all this. Now, I sent this. Good. USD CHF. Can we see USD CHF? Can we see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is USD CHF, and this is USD JPY, and this is Euro USD. Now let's go back. I'll start with USD JPY. Now on Monday, when USD JPY opened, I actually took the trade from here on Friday last week. Now on Friday last week, how did I take this trade? It was very simple. I took the trade based on breakouts, based on the breakout strategy. I knew that, okay, the day closed bullish. So what is going to happen the next day is what? I must see a consolidation. I must spot a consolidation in the next day. And this is the particular open of that particular day, 4 hours. Can you see? Now, if you can look at it, we have the consolidation where 4 hours became our what? 4 hours became our main time frame. That means the highest time frame with the position bar from this zone. So it was very, very easy for me. I was just waiting for what? A breakout from the 4 hour zone. Then this particular bar broke out. This particular bar broke out from the particular 4 hours. This one here. Then immediately I took my buy trade. Yeah. I took my buy trade. Immediately I saw the breakout. I was not waiting for a retracement. On normal, my stop loss was here. But if you look at it, price happened to hit my stop loss. Yeah, it hit the first position, but I entered again. Now, why did I enter again? That was when I now went back to what? Using my lower time frame. I realized that this is the bottom of the breakout bar. Can we hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes.
I realized that this is the bottom of the breakout bar. So what did I do? I went down to what? This is 4 hours. I went down to 5 minutes, which is the entry time frame. I went down to 5 minutes, then I waited for price. I saw when price took me out, I saw this particular formation. This. I was able to see this. Divergence, creation of a course at the low. We have a break in market structure. This was the break in market structure. Then I entered my buy again from this particular point after the break. That was why I kept on holding the price. I held the price. I held the market. Now, in holding the market, the next day, look at it. It was actually 2 positions. I entered 2 positions. USD JPY. I entered 2 positions. You can see. The next day, the same thing happened the next day. And the same procedure is what I used. Very simple. The next day was daily time frame. I knew that, okay, since we have this, we are done with this first entry. That, okay, since we have price breaking out, what is going to happen? 4 hours is going to be the next time frame of consolidation, the highest main time frame. So I waited for 4 hours again to consolidate. And this was where the consolidation came from. Yeah. And when we did have a breakout, this is particular bar that broke out, I entered based on the breakout bar. That was why you are seeing this. That's it. The second entry, you can see around 1 rand 10 to 10. 1 rand 10 to 10. I entered. And this is around this place. Yeah. Now, judging from my experience with this one, I noticed that price actually went down. What I did was very simple. I decided to go back to my 5 minutes time frame, Control B, to actually take my entry using the same thing I used for the previous one. All right. The same thing, and what is it? My formation, cost creation. Now, this was the cost creation. Very simple thing, but no hard, nothing hard in this thing. This was the breakout of market structure. Around here, this was the breakout. And that was why my entry was around this place, 210. Then I took price up. That's all. The same thing again with USD-CHF. All right, can we see my screen now? Can we?
Yes.
Good. Now, in getting to this particular top, remember a key level area from the daily time frame. This particular level area, what did they do? They formed the same thing. They created their course. 30 minutes time frame will show it to us very clearly. They created their course. They created their course. Close below market structure. At the end of 4 hours, look at it, and drop price. They drop price. Very, very simple. Now let's go back to USD-CHF now. USD-CHF. USD-CHF. Now USD-CHF, where did I take my entry for? Oh, let's see. $97.40, okay. All right, from this point. Now, I looking at this, I knew that, okay, our market price has broken. Look at it, very simple. This is what I did. I checked here and realized something. I said, I saw that we have a 1 hour cost creation, divergence, break in market structure, at the end of the day. This is it. Then I said, okay, since I have this, what am I going to do? I entered the trade on Friday. I entered the trade on Friday, and that is what happened. Market came back, reversed, then went up. Then on Monday, when I saw that price has gone up very far, I scaled into the position. What did I do? Using the same method. I saw yesterday bar closing like this. And I know that 4-hour time frame is going to form what? An opposition bar. And this was where we have the 4-hour time frame of opposition bar, this particular point. Remember, that was the close, this particular point. So I saw the breakout bar, this particular bar, then I entered my trade. Then price went up. Now, in going higher to this particular zone, what happened? I noticed they were doing what? Actually trying to form a course again from the 1-hour time frame. They formed the course from the 1-hour time frame. But since the weekly is the main time frame here, I went down to the 30 minutes time frame to spot my course very, very well. The divergence is so clear, very well in weekly time frame. Look at it. It was so clear. From the 30 minutes time frame, rather. It was so clear. Then I realized that what? Okay, we have a break in the market structure. Let's see what's at the end of 4 hours. There was no break yet. But when I saw this particular break candle here, this one, this was where we have the break at the end of 4 hours. That's why you can see my entry. I sold on Friday. I sold. Are we seeing this? Are we getting all these things I'm saying? Are we getting this? I can't hear you. Good. Now, the next one was odd USD and Great Britain odd. There's a reason why I bought odd USD, Great Britain USD, odd card, Euro USD, all of them, the same pattern. The same pattern. The same pattern. Why I bought odd card was very simple. This was it. The daily time frame. There was a 1-hour course creation in one hour. There was a course creation in 1 hour. What is the course? Divergence. Divergence. Break in structure. At the end of the day, I sold immediately. My stop loss was above here. The price made their drops. Price made their drop. Very, very simple. There's nothing hard here at all. There is nothing hard. Now, this NZD-USD, I took this one last. On Friday. Look at it. Why did I take this trade? Very simple. We have a creation here, cost creation here in 1 hour, which you can see very well in 15 minutes time frame. Look at it. In a 15 minutes time frame, we have a break in market structure at the end of 1 hour. Can you see? This was the break in market structure at the end of 1 hour. Then what did I do? I entered my buy. Very simple, nothing, no stress. Now, if I'm to take this trade tomorrow, I'm going to come here and wait for a breakout from this particular 4-hour trade. Yeah. Once I spot a breakout, I will join the buy, continue again up to this point. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This is CAT CHF. My key level area was certain. Daily, that's the daily time frame. Price was obeying this market structure. Assuming we have a close here at the end of the week above this thing like this, this is going to be a compound bullish market for me if this particular place is not there. If it was this Friday, this bullish bar that end on the Friday is a breakout for me because we have cleared market structure. But why it's not going to bring a breakout is because this is a monthly time frame trade. We need a monthly time frame close above the daily market structure to confirm that it is a sell. To confirm that it is a sell. But if you look at this on the long run, you will notice that what we have a cost creation here already. And there was a break in market structure. Yeah. There was a break in market structure, which is this place. Now, did we have a close at the end of the month? Good. This was the bar that closed at the end of the month. At the end of the month. It took us directly to what? To the daily time frame low. That is the moving average key level. Price reacted to it, went back up. Now, remember what I told us in this particular point where I said they are going to form a market structure level. All right, can you hear me now? Now, it was very simple. They started creating their market structure from this point. Look at every market structure zone. 1, 2, 3. Now, in between these two cost structure, that's where they took price to. And what did I saw? I saw the cost creation. It was so clear. The cost creation was clear. In the 1 hour, look at it. It was so clear. In the 1 hour. It was so clear in 1 hour. It was so clear in 1 hour. Look at it. We have a break in market structure. Can you see this particular bar broke market structure? And what happened? We have the drop. And this is over how many pips? Just 29 pips. We already have 1:1 reward. But what I want to do is to take this trade further down. Now, if I'm to take another entry from here, this is what is going to happen. You're going to touch this particular moving average. Then in my 4 hour, they will form their what? their opposition bar. Having formed their position bar, they will break out from the position bar. Then I will enter. Now they will do this thing in 3 waves. 1, 2, 2, rather. They will retrace. And they will fall. 3. They'll repeat the cycle again. So if you can see, this is not magic. There's nothing here at all. This particular trade on euro odd, I took this trade. But before then, there was a particular trade I took on euro odd. Precious told me about the trade. Yes, from here. That's why if you notice, I have my divergence there. They created a course. They broke market structure at the end of 30 minutes. Yeah. And I sell to this particular low. I came out on this point. Now, why I took this sell you are seeing here was because in 5 minutes time frame, yeah, they created another course. Broke market structure. Now they were supposed to sell immediately. They were supposed to sell immediately, but something significant happened. And what was that? They created another course very sharply to counter my sell. I was not there to notice this. To counter the sell. And that was why you saw price went up. Up. And they kept on moving on here. Now, this particular trade is a failed trade. I kept it running because it was very, very low lot. I want to see odd getting stronger and euro falling in the coming week. Now, this second entry, I took this second entry because of this particular point here. Although this one, I did not wait to break in market structure. I just take the trade at this particular point. This was the 5 minutes divergence. This was the market structure level. It closed at the end of 30 minutes. This was where we have the breakouts from the close. And that we see that price has not gotten to the top. Now we close this trade. If and only if there's a counter order. And of course there is. Look at it. We have another divergence. This thing keeps going higher, forming divergence. From here to here, we have another divergence. That was why I'm still holding. Really close below market structure at the end of 30 minutes. So you can see all these things are very, 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 very simple. They are not hard at all. You just have to spot your key level areas. Know the main time frame. Look for your cost creation. Break in market structure, then you enter your trade. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This is 1 hour time frame. Look at it. We have a cost creation. Price close above market structure. There was a break in market structure. At the end of the day, I took my trade, entered. I enter this trade. So what would I be waiting for here now? I'll be waiting for, first of all, a breakout from this point. That's what I'll be waiting for, a breakout from that point. If there's no breakout from this point, what they will do is very simple. They are going to form a divergence at this particular point. They will form a divergence here. They will create a course. And in creation of that course, they will form another course. Then they will reverse price. That's when I'll know that, okay, price is about to change. Price is changing direction. So it's that simple. It's that simple. Just know when they form their course. Know when they form their course. At the key level area, understand the trend, understand where market is going to. Then you take your trade. It's as simple as that. This is odd CHF. Remember, I made this analysis. This is the market reacting to what? This particular day. In between the weekly time frame moving average and the market structure. What did they do? If you come down to 30 minutes, you'll see it very clearly. They formed a course. And where is the course? Look at it. See. I even start from here, safe. But let's use the latest one. Look at it. They formed their course. Come down to 1 hour. You will see it clearly. They formed their course. Then what happened? I noticed something. We have a break in the market structure. A break in the market structure. I took my trade. So my stop loss will be above here. That's where my stop loss is. They have created their course. They want to change direction down. So I know that they are going to come down. So what will I do? I'm looking for how to scale in. Their first point of entry will be here. Target. They will target here first, drop down here. Then they will go up again, create their course. Then I will join them again. They will create another course. Then I join them again. It is so simple. That is how simple it is. It is so simple. It's a particular thing that occurred here.
Okay.
Yeah. Based on the breakout strategy. But when we entered MOFS, I will explain very clearly this particular point. When we get to MOFS, I will explain very clearly. So that's it on market recaps. That's it on market recaps. That's it on market recaps. CSFJPY. The same thing happened there. I saw a break in market structure. Look at it. In 30 minutes, I entered my buy trade. This one now, I want price to continue going up. I want CSF to be strong, and it should resume its what? Its bullish trend. I want it to resume its bullish trend. And that was why I took that trade. I'm supposed to have come out when price got to this point, but I decided to hold on to my trade because my target is high. I'm not targeting something, but I want to target a bigger price area. I'm targeting a bigger price region. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to do just this. Come back to this zone this area here. This area here. Then push up. That is what I'm expecting price to do. For us to continue our bullish journey up. And that is that on even Euro USD. Look at Euro USD. Okay. Market recap last week. The same thing happened to Euro USD. I actually took the trade. They have a 1 hour course creation. One-hour course creation. They broke market structure. At the end of the day, I automatically know that, okay, they are ready to sell. But before selling, they are going to do what? Remember, I was saying it that the main reason, the same reason why Euro USD formed this particular three top in our last market recaps is the same reason why Great Britain odd we formed the three tops. Now, I kept on scaling into Euro USD at the end of every day. And how did I do it? Simple, by the 4-hour creation, of course. Yeah. Enter the air. Enter the air. So it's very, very simple and unique. It's so clear in our eyes. Now look at what happened there, even at this particular region. When they took price up, the cost creation was clear. Look at it, there's a divergence. Breaking the market structure. They shoot up. So it's so clear and clear. So any questions? If you have your question, please ask. If you have your question, please ask.
Okay. I have this question. Now that you are scaling in, like for the example of the Euro USD, the market was already forming a divergence when you entered. So how do you leave the market? How do you come out?
The market was forming a divergence when I scale in, Abi.
Yes.
Good. I was not.
So how do you get out without the price coming back to your entry at the last point you entered in?
I don't get it. You said
Because I am looking at the Euro USD chart.
okay.
Are you getting me? When at the break of 4 hours and when you scaled in, there was already a divergence forming.
Okay.
Okay. I thought at the entry of your this thing, the divergence formed at the entry.
Yeah, there's a divergence forming.
And yeah, and the break of market structure, it wasn't too close to the entry, I think.
Yeah, it was close to the entry and it took me out. I came out of my profit, but it took me out. You understand why? That because I actually wanted to close my trade based on market structure break.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Based on market structure break. When we get to MOFS, I will explain that very clear. You understand? It's a swing trading style. Closing your trade based on the primary time frame market structure break.
Okay.
So I don't know if let's take this as an assignment. Every day, practice the buy or sell model using a particular chart. Jesus USD, Euro USD, USD, anyone you want to use. practice it. All these things are very easy to spot and very easy to see. I laugh when some of us we look at other people's system, interesting to trying to understand what they are doing, or you are complex, you are making things too complex for you. There's one that is working right in your front, but you don't want to sit down and digest. That is the problem. You are actually going outside looking for other things. No, digest it, then you will start seeing what they are saying and what is in your own. What is they are saying is also what you are saying. But your own is you don't want to take your time and understand it. If there's no break in market structure, the market cannot reverse. So it's all these things are very, very easy and every easy things to see. So I'll create another link again. Okay, I'm not sure. My battery is down. My battery is down. Okay, but we'll have this class again, one more before the end of before Monday. And we'll talk about what I'm projecting on trading, what I'm looking at trading.
Okay.
And for next week, then I don't know how next week will be, but I'll try and give updates, maybe twice in a week or daily. I don't know, but I'll try and see if I can do daily updates or so.
Okay.
All right, so you can ask your questions privately. I'll answer them. I want to end the class now. My battery is down. All right, thank you.